Hola,
Hola, our names are Raden Rosa Sabila and
Frida Martiza. It's pleasure to meet you.
are from Class A of Basic Portuguese Language.
And today we are going to talk about a writer from the 16th century named Diogo Bernardes.
According to Barbosa Machado, Diogo Bernardes to which the catalogue of the Academia et Pimenta, because it was his father's family name, was born in Ponte da Barca. However, Inocencio Francisco da Silva names him a Knight of the Order of Christ, found in an existing document in the archive, and says that he was born in Ponte do Lima, based on the declaration written on the face of his book, Rhymes to the Good Jesus.
Diogo Bernardes was probably born in Ponta de Barca around 1530. After spending some time in Lisbon, where he frequented illustrious authors of the time, such as Sá de Miranda, with whom he discovered his passion for Italian lyricism, he returned to Ponta de Barca, and he held the post of notary left by the death of his father. Subsequently, he held various positions at the court of Di Sebastião, having accompanied him to Alcácer Quibir, where he was taken prisoner. When he returned to Portugal, he continued to exercise functions at the court, having received honors and tenures from King Philip I.
Renowned as the poet of Lima, he sang the surrounding landscape of this river, but also of other watercourses as he had, as Jacinto Prado Coelho states in the Dictionary of Literature, a special predilection for running waters, having also described through brief realistic records the Tagus, the Douro, the Mondego, the Lesha, etc. Deeply religious, Diogo Bernardes understands that as a door to life and is accepting it in a resigned and Christian way. He cultivated traditional poetic forms as well as those of Renaissance inspiration, such as epistles, songs, sonnets, and eclogues, in which he reveals a great lyrical sense when singing the Portuguese rivers. He also produced religious theme poetry.
Its typical themes, says the History of Portuguese Literature, are a spiritualized love with all the Patroquis paradoxes, the saudade. That is, the taste of an indefinite nostalgia in solitary intimacy with the lush vegetation of its rural upper Minho, with the huge rocks, and above all with the drift of spring or river waters, which evoke tears as much as the irreversible course of time. With remarkable eclogues inspired by the serene beauty of the shores of the Lima, undoubtedly its privileged river. You, waters that carry my tears with you. And, in his last years, the disillusionment of all earthly hopes and a religious fervor for reconciliation.
Diogo's work, Lima, which contains his elegies and letters, dedicated to the excellent Prince and most serene Lord de Alvaro de Lencastre, Duque de Aveiro, etc., with preface in notes by Marques Braga at Lisbon, Sá da Costa, 1946.
Several rhymes to the good Jesus and to the glorious Virgin his mother, and to several particular saints. With others of honest and profitable lesson, Lisbon by Sima Lopez 1594, by Jorge Rodriguez 1601-1608, by Pedro Crisbig 1616, by Antonio Alvarez 1622, by Miguel Rodriguez 1770, with preface and notes from Marques Braga, Lisbon, Sá da Costa 1946. Various rhymes Flores do Lima. Lisbon by Manuel de Lyra 1596, by Lorenzo Crisbig 1633, by Miguel Rodriguez 1770, with preface and notes from Marques Braga, Lisbon, Sá da Costa 1945. Here is one of the beautiful poems created by Diogo Bernardes, De Vossa Vista Minha Vida Pende. De vossa vista minha vida pende.
Mayor bem para mim no pode ser. Que fervos, mas não ouso de fosfer. Que fosso alto respeito mo defende.
O meu amor, que o fosso só pretende. Receio que se venha conhecer.
Nos solos que mal podem esconder. O desejo de peito que se rende.
Por vos a tal extremo de amor venho, que com força resisto a meu desejo, porque nada de mim vos descontente. Mas neste mal, Senhora, este bem tenho, que sempre tal qual sois, n'alma vos pinto, sem dar que ver, nem que falar a gente.
That brings us to the end of the video.
Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.